How much further is it? My boyfriend, Mark, asked. He was walking a few steps behind me on the deer trail we were following. I stopped and turned to face him. It's just around the bend. I gestured behind me. No more than half a mile. Clearly, he was not used to hiking because his face was red and dripping with sweat. We can take a break, I offered. I'm fine. He waved off my suggestion, even though he didn't look fine. Let's keep going. I turned around and continued walking up the trail. How did you find this place? Mark asked a few minutes later. My parents showed it to me, I replied. They showed me a lot of cool things out here. Are your parents from around here? Yep, I said. They grew up in these mountains and know everything there is to know about them. They sound pretty cool. I think they are. Ahead of us came the sound of cascading water. We're here, I declared, waiting on the trail for Mark to catch up. It's not very big. He sounded disappointed when he saw the waterfall. I didn't say it was big, I reminded him. I know. I was just expecting it to be a lot taller. He focused on the top of the outcropping where the water poured over the rocks. The waterfall is cool, but that isn't what I wanted to show you, I said as I resumed walking up the trail. What I want to show you is behind the waterfall. We kept walking until we were able to climb up the rocks and into the recess that was behind the waterfall. Voila! I made a grand sweeping gesture at the hidden cave entrance. Whoa, Mark sounded impressed. That is cool. Is it safe to go inside? Absolutely. I pulled a small flashlight out of my pocket and shined it before me as I made my way into the cave. Cautiously, Mark followed behind me. Check this out. I stopped and waited for Mark to catch up before shining my flashlight at the skeletons lying across the floor before us. Did you know those were here? Mark's voice trembled. I did, I declared. That's Trevor. I shined the flashlight at one of the skeletons. And that's Gabe. I shined it at another skeleton. And that's Stephen. Those are your ex-boyfriends' names, Mark said. That's because they are my ex-boyfriends. I gestured at the skeletons. At least those 3 are. The rest are just hikers and campers. What happened to them? Mark started backing toward the cave entrance. I introduced them to my parents. As soon as I said that, 2 wolves stepped into the cave, blocking Mark's escape route. The one on the left is my mom, and the one on the right is my dad, I explained. When I was lost in the woods, they took care of me for 2 years until help arrived. Now I take care of them,